Okay, if you are Redmi Note 8 user, and yes, it's been a long time while I made video for Redmi Note 8 users if you talk about the custom ROMs, but right now I have a Flame OS build available for you, which is of course different from MIUI. For the MIUI device users, I made a video on Flame OS already, and if you want to check out that, you can. But if you're a Redmi Note 8 user, this build is available for your device too, which is called Flame OS. And if you like this thing, you can install this thing too. But I will recommend you not to install this, honestly. Why so? I'll talk about that. Of course, a different kind of thing which is available here based on Android version 11 with the latest August security patch. Not actually the latest one, but little bit old security patch doesn't matter in these kind of things. This is FlyMOS, a ported ROM for the Redmi Note 8 users. It's only for Redmi Note 8. It's not for Redmi Note 8T. As far as I know, this is FlyMOS. So yes, UI you already got to know maybe if you have watched my previous video. If you haven't, so make sure to watch this. The UI is almost same. You have the things available like FlyMOS apps, gallery, files. If you talk about the app opening and app closing speed, first of all, in my thinking, it's not that fast. Of course, MIUI is far more better than this one, but I'm just talking about the ported ROM for the Redmi Note 8 users. I will not recommend you installing this, honestly. It's just my opinion, but if you still want to install, I just want to let you know about this FlyMOS port, and the link to download is already available in the description, where you can go and download this thing. It was available for from a long time for this Redmi Note 8 device. I made a video maybe 1 year ago probably with FlymeOS 8, and now this is FlymeOS 9. And yes, it is available on the Flyme website maybe. I'm not sure, but I saw this thing somewhere. Talking about some other things, it is also in Chinese. A lot of text available here is in Chinese, and if you know Chinese, you can use it. This is about other options. Let me show you some wallpapers here. For example, some wallpapers which are pre-installed, like my wallpapers 20 wallpapers are pre-installed, and if you want to apply these wallpapers on your device, the applying wallpaper process is not so bad. Lock screen, home screen, both, everything option is available here for you, and you can see the UI seems to be different here. You can use the both option, click on apply, and you're good to go. Same kind of things with MIUI. If you compare it with, you also get some dynamic wallpapers. Dynamic wallpapers looks good, but dynamic wallpapers has a little bit disadvantage that sometimes your device gets laggy. So yes, you also have always on display available, by the way, which is of course not working for the Redmi Note 8 users. And even if it was working, you should not use it because it's a LCD display. So I think so this is not good for your display. If you still want to use it, in some ports, in some MIUI ROMs, you have the always on display enabled. Make sure to don't use that. But if you still want to, you can still harm your device display. It's up to you. Other options you just saw. This is one of my favorite wallpapers, which I was just on the way to apply this. You can see this is one of my favorite wallpapers. You can use other widgets here, and weather widgets, etc. You also have the camera available by default. The good thing is that you have some by default things available. You can use the Google camera. Google camera support is also present if you want to use that. If you move on to the settings option, if I move on to the security section, fingerprints and face unlock, both of these things are working. So the basic things are working: calling, Wi-Fi, and fingerprint, face recognition. Almost these things are working perfectly fine. Camera seems to be working. It's not that bad. If you want to use it on a device, you can. But in the terms of performance, and if you compare it with some other good performance-based customs, then this might not be a good choice for you. System appearance includes personalization, layout, themes, things which you can customize. Of course, there are a lot. Some themes, I think so most of the themes are actually paid, and I don't think so it makes any sense to buy these things. And if I'm not sure about that, if you'll be able to buy these themes or not. Always on display is enabled by default if we apply that wallpaper, the wallpaper which I had applied. But the thing is, this always on display is not working at all, which was expected, of course, and it's a good deal that if it is not working. Other things, extra options are kind of same, very simple things, and some things which I just want to let you know about. FlymeOS I've already shown you. If you want to install this build, link is in the description. Installation is same like other custom ROMs, like installing from a custom recovery, and you're good to go. You also have some gaming modes, etc. So if you want to give it a try, but everything else is just kind of same. This is all from today's short and simple video. If you like this video, don't forget to like and share this. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.
the edge. Feel like I'm floating through the air.